So you're pretty new to Terraria and you've just started a brand new world. Right now you'll likely die if you explore too far, if only you had the right weapons. Well, that's where I come in. I've collected a bunch of weapons that I think will jumpstart your journey and help you last in this stage of the game. All of the weapons in this video are obtainable basically right after you start a new world and before any boss has been defeated. I've also listed weapons for every class. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for getting this channel to over 100 subs. I cannot thank you guys enough. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. For melee players, the weapons I've listed are the spear, wooden boomerang, mace, and the wooden yo-yo. First, the spear is, well, a spear that is found in wooden chests and is pretty good for a starter weapon. It can hit multiple enemies at once and it has good knockback, which really helps with fighting off enemies. Next up, the wooden boomerang is a boomerang that is also found in wooden chests. It's a decent weapon due to its good range, which can keep enemies at distance. However, it has little to no crowd control capabilities. It can, however, be upgraded into the enchanted boomerang quite easily with just one fallen star. The mace is a flail and it can be found in gold chests, which do require you to head underground, but this weapon is surely worth it. It deals good damage and pierces too, and it can switch into a swinging mode. It's a great overall weapon in this stage of the game. In addition, you can upgrade the mace into a flaming mace with 99 torches. Lastly, the wooden yo-yo is the first obtainable yo-yo in the game, and is crafted very easily with wood and cobwebs. It doesn't do much damage and it doesn't have much range, but it's able to go through gaps and hit enemies, allowing for you to cheese through tough situations. This could be very useful if you're in an area which is very dangerous. Out of all these weapons, I would suggest trying to get the mace and then upgrade it to the flaming mace. The mace is the best overall weapon out of all these weapons that I listed, and this is because the mace has a perfect blend of damage and crowd control. It's a very solid weapon and I would definitely recommend new players to search underground for it. Now moving on to ranged weapons, the choices are pretty limited. In this tier, the only weapons I listed were basic wooden and metal bows and projectiles like shurikens, throwing knives, etc. The basic bows are simple and effective. They have good range and can deal decent damage. They can also be really good at crowd control depending on the arrows you use. Basic bows are easy to get as they only require wood and or metal to craft. Throwing projectiles like shurikens and throwing knives are very easy to get and are pretty powerful. They are great for crowd control since they pierce, and certain throwing weapons like grenades are actually amazingly powerful since they deal high damage. These throwing weapons can be found in chests and they can also be bought from NPCs. I'd recommend getting both of these weapons as they're very good in this stage of the game. However, bows are the better option because you can use different types of arrows like flaming arrows, frostburn arrows, and even jester arrows. Onto the mage weapons, I'm afraid there's hardly that many. One weapon that mages can get very early is the infamous Wand of Sparking. Now I say the infamous because the Wand of Sparking isn't quite the strongest weapon. It is pretty good as it inflicts the on fire debuff and pierces one enemy. It's found in wooden chests like most of the other weapons in this video. Recently in 1.4.4, the Wand of Sparking received multiple buffs and it also got an upgrade, the Wand of Frosting. The Wand of Frosting is the same as the Wand of Sparking, except it inflicts the more damaging Frostburn debuff instead of the On Fire debuff. The Wand of Frosting is crafted with the Wand of Sparking and 99 ice torches. These two wands are your best bet if you're a mage, and stronger weapons will likely require you to explore dangerous territories and battle tough enemies, in which these weapons will definitely help you with. Lastly, we have the summoner weapons. Don't think I forgot about you summoners, especially with how the summoner class has changed since 1.4 came out. The weapons I listed for summoners are the Finch Staff and Abigail's Flower. To begin with, the Finch Staff is found in chests in living trees, and it summons a finch that attacks enemies. It isn't quite powerful, but it's the best you can get at this stage of the game if you're playing summoner. That is unless you get the Abigail's Flower. This is another summoner weapon that has a chance to spawn next to gravestones in your world. It summons Abigail, who was a ghost, and she attacks enemies by floating towards them and flashing a light of some sort. What's unique about Abigail is that when summoning her multiple times, it will not summon more minions, but instead it will make her stronger. Also, in hard mode, Abigail gets a boost to her damage and other abilities. I think that while the Finch Staff is easier to obtain, Abigail's Flower is more powerful, and I recommend trying to get yourself one so it helps you on your summoner playthrough. Alright, so those were some weapons that I thought would help new players start off their Terraria playthroughs. Let me know what you thought of this video and feel free to leave any feedback as I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and be on the lookout for part 2. It'll be on its way soon. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.